Mr. Yip Hon Weng.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I stand in support of the bill. The bill will bring about increased regulations and scrutiny over the digital payment token. In the era of e-payments and with DPTs gaining popularity worldwide, this is a necessary move. Fintech is an integral component of our smart nation vision. Singapore's friendly position on cryptocurrencies will attract tech startups and businesses here. This in turn creates good employment opportunities. Stepping out on regulations would elevate our status as a global cryptocurrency and blockchain hub. Regulating DBTs will be welcomed by industry professionals. I believe that after the bill is passed, we may see an uptick in businesses accepting cryptocurrencies as payments. However, the act of regulating cryptocurrency can be misinterpreted. The layman may perceive the government endorsing cryptocurrency investments and giving it a stamp of approval. Many may also question whether regulating DBTs make it legal tender. Of course, it's not legal tender. Notwithstanding, some businesses in Singapore already accept cryptocurrency payments. What if the cryptocurrency somehow loses its value and status, and businesses decide that they no longer want to accept it as a payment form? What if the issuing company for the DPT goes bust? Wouldn't the token lose its value? Businesses must be aware of this. What happens to customers who stocked out on the cryptocurrency, believing that it could always come in handy for real-world transactions? Would the government monitor the situation and intervene to prevent such situations? And since it's an individual decision, how can the government moderate this area? The reverse could also happen. Cryptocurrency's value fluctuate greatly. Imagine if one had signed a 2-year lease in January 2019 for an apartment, agreeing to pay a quarter Bitcoin per month. The value of the Bitcoin soared in the later part of the year. This tenant would be paying more and more each month. This would be more than a 6-fold increase over the 2 years. The government cannot regulate the value of cryptocurrency. But what about businesses that accept cryptocurrency as a payment method, especially for long-term contracts for payment installments? And if a dispute arises, as in this example, what is the legal redress? Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, as cryptocurrency becomes more widely accepted, this could also lead to a rise in related scams. These scams are much like the online financial scams that we have seen arise in Singapore in the past year, only that the funds involved are in cryptocurrency. Unsuspecting victims have been tricked into becoming money mules by scammers. Such victims accept their funds into their own bank accounts and deposit a portion into a crypto kiosk. An increased interest in cryptocurrency would also mean that more amateurs would dabble recklessly in cryptocurrency. This is particularly so in the current climate where people are grappling with job and income losses. They may turn to cryptocurrencies as a get-rich-quick scheme. This is particularly so with recent news about the Bitcoin hitting all-time high prices. With increased scrutiny on DPT service providers, will the government police online marketing of cryptocurrencies? There are various irresponsible marketing content on the internet promising consumers an instant way to get rich. Fraudulent investments would have criminals pitching a new and developing cryptocurrency, such as an ICO, offering large monetary returns for a short-term small investment. In reality, the investment money is swallowed for personal gain. Excuses about the complexities of cryptocurrency will be used to keep customers in the dark. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, my greatest concerns are for seniors. Earlier member Ms. Ng Ling Ling raised a similar concern. They are often favorite targets of digital investment fraud. Retirees are always interested in passive ways to grow their income. I already have seniors asking me about investment in cryptocurrencies during my house visits, getting familiar with digitization and online payment tools. This is a good thing. Credit to campaigns like the Seniors Go Digital movement. However, there are still areas where seniors are not particularly knowledgeable about, which renders them vulnerable. This is especially so if scammers hook them with phrases like government regulated. These scams usually start off focusing on the growth rates of various cryptocurrencies, while neglecting to highlight the high degree of volatility. Once they have their interests, they may persuade victims to grant them access to remote desktop tools or their personal information. Thereafter, they steal their information to commit other cybercrimes or have them transfer funds to cryptocurrency wallets that the victim does not have access to. Our concern is not only about the law-abiding citizens, but those who are scammers looking to conceal their ill-gotten gains. Bitcoin transactions are in fact transparent and logged into a public ledger which anyone can access. These transactions can be traced right back to the day they are mined, which is helpful for law enforcers. However, reconciling transactions across individual and private ledgers to individuals require a lot of time and resources. Would the government make it mandatory for all licensed crypto exchanges to require customers to be verified? Would only crypto assets that are transparent be eligible for licensing? Do government agencies have the powers to confiscate ill-gotten gains in digital wallets? Can they freeze cryptocurrency accounts as they could with banks? Will the government look into equipping our home team to prevent and combat not just cryptocurrency money laundering, but also frauds and scams? Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, in conclusion, the subject of cryptocurrency is highly complex and multifaceted. Its growing popularity will attract blockchain developer talents and those who want to do good with it. Conversely, it can also attract scammers and crooks looking to make a quick buck. The government will need to consider a public education campaign so that everyone can benefit from the technology while avoiding the pitfalls. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I support the bill.